Alright guys, Season 8 of Call of Duty Mobile is just around the corner. And probably the biggest news of that season is the fact that we're going to be getting 3 mythic weapons and you can choose any one of them for completely free. Obviously, it's not going to be easy to get them. You're not just going to log in or whatever. You're going to have to do a proper grind, similar to the secret caches where we have to get a bunch of shards and it can take months. I have no idea how long it will take to get one of these mythics, but if we look a bit closer, you can see we've got the ISO Hemlock, static HV, and we're finally getting a mythic bow. Now I enjoy the bow very much, especially when it first came out. I always wanted at least a legendary or a mythic for it. We're finally getting one. Now I know the static HV and the ISO Hemlock are going to be brand new guns, but I think it's worth, for me personally, going for the mythic bow for free. Because I've already grinded that gun and I don't want to pay for a gun skin for it if I can get it for free, and especially if it's a gun that I actually enjoy using. You guys let me know in the comments which gun you're going to go for, and let me know which one's your favourite. Just from this picture here, which design is your favourite. And not just because it's the bow I'm going for it, I love that it's blue. Like the other ones aren't blue like this one, so that's another reason why I'm going for the bow. So as you can see here, we've finally got an FSS nerf, even though the gun's just been out for like a month or so, but I don't think it's that much of a nerf. I think it's still going to be a pretty strong weapon. Hades has also got nerfed, but only in BR. They reduced its damage range, but I love how they nerfed the Hades after a couple of months of it being meta in BR, but they don't even consider touching the AK-17's aim assist. The Lachman, Chopper and Fennec, they're my 3 favourite guns in this list that are getting buffed. I'm happy to see that. The S36 is a nice one as well. It's not that great of a buff, but it's something that will make it a little better. But the Lachman buff is looking good. Its bullet impact increased from 1 to 1.2. It's got better bullet speed now for the Lach 12 barrel. I don't know if I use this barrel or not, but we'll see when the buffs come in game. The Chopper heavy handle added 15% ADS movement speed buff, so the chopper can be a bit more mobile while you're aiming. Chopper special forces added negative 25% sprint to fire time buff. I don't know if we use that. I don't even know what the special forces is. I don't know if that's a barrel or not, but I know it's not something I use. S36, we've just seen that one. Cronin Squall. The Cronin Squall might be better now. I don't know if it's going to be meta, but it's definitely going to be better next season than it is right now. You can see it all there. Increased its bullet spread. It's got better damage multipliers now on the arms and the legs, and obviously its damage profile has been buffed as well. The Fennec range profile improved. Lower arm multis increased, so it's going to force shot potentially, and because of the fast fire rate of this gun, like, it's going to be even better now. I'm not sure why the quality has gotten a bit worse on this image, but I'm happy to also see the Krig 6 has gotten a little buff. Added new additional damage phase, 31 at 10 meters. Second damage range increased from 17 meters to 18 meters. I don't know if the Krig's going to be meta again, but it's going to be better than what it has been. Same for the FFAR. This gun has always sucked. I'm not sure about BR. Some people like it in BR, but in multiplayer it's just not that good. It's got better damage now, so that's good to see. The Lapper has also been buffed, just its damage profile has been increased there. I'm also excited to use the Arctic 50 as well, because it's going to have less recoil, because, you know, if you build that gun out to be fast, you shoot it, that thing just goes right up into the sky. They've reduced the vertical recoil penalty on the stopping power, which is the magazine most people would use, and we just reduced vertical recoil overall, so it's going to have a bit less recoil. And then we've got some nerf to the VTOL jet. That this thing didn't last long, to be honest. I don't even think it was that overpowered, but it is what it is. Flash drone, so when you start the game, instead of just holding one, now you'll be able to use 2 at the same time. Same for the inflatable decoy, but who the freak uses that? EMP, it will now detonate faster. Dowser grenade, I've never seen anybody use this, but its radius has been increased from 3 meters to 4. Starting amount increased from 2 to 3, so you can carry 3 of these now. Sticker grenade, its radius has been increased from 5 meters to 5.5, so wow, they've increased its minimum damage as well from 55 to 80. So actually, you know what, it actually might be overpowered, but I always use the sticker grenade before this buff, so I'm not going to stop using it. And they've actually buffed the drill charge. I don't know if it's a bug or an actual feature of the drill charge, but I'm pretty sure when you throw it through a wall, it goes through the wall, and if there's a trophy system on the other side of that wall, it doesn't get blown up by the trophy system. It can actually destroy the trophy system and whoever's behind there. So now it does more damage on its least amount of damage phase, and it blows up faster. And then we've got some BR stuff. I do play BR sometimes, but not as much as I play MP. So pause the video here if you're wanting to see the BR nerfs. There is actually one I'm kind of sad about, and it's they nerfed the ninja in season 7, which is what we're in right now, and they've nerfed it again. Maximum grapple distance has been so it got reduced from 40 meters to 35 meters. Now they've reduced it to 15 meters. Basically, in my opinion, that makes ninja useless, because the whole point of that was to be able to get from the ground to like high up places, and now you're not going to be able to get up to as high places or from a further distance. But they've kind of balanced it out by giving it more charges and reduced its cooldown. I don't know why they'd mess with ninja. It wasn't overpowered to begin with anyway. And shock stick, this is the brand new one that we got this season. They've added a quick throw function upon tapping. I don't know what that does. I've never used it. I've not used most of these skills, whatever you call them, in BR. I've mainly used ninja. I might have used jet boost once or twice. I used to use quick strike as well, which also got a nerf and a buff. Maximum dash distance for each charge level reduced. Yeah, we're not interested in that anyway. And then finally, some more buffs and nerfs for the BR classes. Revive, which is the medical class, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, Revive is an actual one where I'm pretty sure it's a little drone that revives your teammates, but I've never used it. Defender, I used to use that sometimes. I've used Rewind and Shockwave, but I don't care anyway. I don't play BR that often. We can see here that ISO Hemlock and the static HP are coming to the Battle Pass and the Seasonal Star. One of these two new weapons. So one of them will be either in the Battle Pass and the other one will be in the Seasonal Star. Either way, you're getting them for free. So that's the ISO there, and that's the static. I'm kind of excited for this gun, mainly because it's giving me Fennec vibes, because it's getting a mythic, it's also getting a Kimbo, and it could be meta like how the Fennec was back then in 2020 with its akimbo. Oh yeah, we're also getting a free legendary Grow called Rita's Rose. Looks pretty snazzy, not gonna lie. And to say it's like, this is a free legendary. This is something most people, including myself, would probably pay for. It's unfortunate that it's a Grow again, because there's a bunch of legendary Grows and there's even a mythic Grow. And I've got like 3 legendary Grows, including the mythic, so I'm going to be getting my 4th one now. And here's the character skin. It's another Scylla skin. They like to add Scylla to the collabs, like as cosplayers. Here's another look at the mythic weapons from the other side. You can kind of see the iron sight there. Yeah, they're all nice in their own way. I like this one as well. But yeah guys, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more. Peace out.